Yeah, this Sunset map will be extremely competitive. It might be one of the closest maps that we have today. I think that...
Why are you trying to curse? It's going to be a 13-2.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But
We just have like 13-10.
both teams love this map. Like, for Team Liquid, it is, you know, one of those maps where Kiko just seems to pop off at times, and like, if he starts getting to go, like, it's very hard for the other team to answer. And last time they played, Team Liquid did destroy them like 13-4 or something, but I think that was an outlier.
I need Giant X to relax, to chill, to chicken nugget, because
Chicken nugget. Yeah, there was a couple of chicken nuggets.
They threw 2 rounds. That was not unthrowable. And this is not the GX we know and love. This is the GX we knew and hated.
The problem is that now that it's happened a couple of times, it's kind of like a pattern. Like Liquid are already spotting those flaws, and they're going like, oh yeah, I know exactly what is going to hurt you. I also think that Trex was wonderful when he's on the fade. He can be the difference maker, and I do not think that this map is going to be any different.
What about you, Minnie? Do you believe in the GX comeback?
I would really like to see a final where it's not just a 3-0. So I'm gonna start to believe.
I'll tell
in
you
the back
something
of
to
my
believe.
head.
I'll tell you something to believe. Team Liquid got to the final in kickoff and got reverse swept.
Whoa.
It could happen again.
Yeah, but that was by Trex.
Yes.
If you can't beat the potion, you know, like now.
So, what side are you on?
I'm on the side of Trex, apparently.
If Giant X recognize where the weak side is, where that Cypher is, and play some good post plants, then maybe Team Liquid's retakes won't be so hot.
Yeah, maybe not throw a 5v3, you know, or 4v2. Or anything like that, but it's okay, it's okay, we believe, because Pansy and Hypog, there's no way this is gonna be a 3-0, no way.
Look, in the nicest way, I will take every day of the week a competitive 3-map series over a wishy-washy 5. Now, with Team Liquid close here, I won't be upset. I won't be upset by it. It was a valiant attempt. Would I take 5? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you gotta show me you're still in this, Giant X.
We've seen 2 fantastic maps of Valorant already.
Hands
I think
down.
Sunset is almost teed up to be the same thing once more. Yes, Giant X sit at 5-1 here, Liquid being the only ones to really break that record, but it was an absolute spanking, if we're going to be honest about it.
It ain't late enough in the night to be able to show you that one on replay, but I tell you now, going into this, all eyes turn on towards Giant X. Will you be able to put up a stand here on the attack? Team Liquid on the defense. What could be the final map, and a proactive start, putting them right back in their place. Mike, if this is how it goes down, we could be out of here in no time.
Bino on West Side, forced now to make a recovery in round 1 here. Paranoia will be sent through, but doesn't connect. Bino's going to get 2 though. Trex on the cleanup. Pistol round in favor of Team Liquid. Beautiful crunch outside A. Again, the willingness Liquid have shown to play so deep and prevent Giant X from kind of becoming slippery. Like we said, we were talking about how Giant X aren't really ones to look to counter many things. They're the ones to take the initiative. Bravo. I think we see many examples across map 2 in particular.
Yes.
I think that trend potentially going to continue here on Sunset.
It could. Just classics here. Kiko just farming. Already going to get 1. Sticks around with the classic. Willing to take a fight here. And he gets the perfect timing. Just as that paranoia was considered. It's simple stuff. An in-zone flawless in the second round. Favorable towards Team Liquid.
Previously saw them invest massively into a round 2, and now the bonus is going to be very well equipped also.
Round B.
Very pacey first 2 rounds here. Clock barely getting going, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Dole, you're like a shark smelling blood with Eco's eye at all.
Eco. Okay, and well, the bonus. Plenty of money behind this. If they can...
Bring them down.
God, if they make this costly, I'm worried. And look how deep Giant X is sitting here at the start. Already being conditioned into this respect.
I don't know, what is plan to counteract this? The TP in position towards A already for Camo. It's not going to progress any further though. Again, no win in mid either, so going to feel fairly all in towards B main.
still got the trip there, so going to be seeing Kiko kind of playing maybe back towards pillar. Maybe,
Yeah, he's on that
just
disgusting
nice
angle.
Hard
You
to
say
clear.
nice, it's like the worst one to come up against.
A little passive paint shot. Now the site hit comes in. You're looking at the synergy between the two. Any damage to be done initially? No. Respect given to a small extent, at least sitting behind these smokes, allowing that site now to build for Giant X.
The plant here, clean 5v5 in the post. Aggression from Giant X, they're looking to tuck themselves into sight. Anticipation of somebody overstepping the mark.
That's what that retake looks like. Again, something that was highlighted statistically about this Liquid side, but doing it with the weaker weapons, not going to be easy. But away we go, already good start here. Aura gets bulldozed aside, but nice trading as Palitek to then take it back to a more even affair. Down to a 2v2, Trek still cooking, leaving just Flickless in the 1v2 here himself. Time starting to tick though. Liquid do need to get a bit of a wiggle on. And they line up for him. He spotted the second. He can play this right. Trex has been great. This one I think is too far gone. Flickless, you're going to check. Oh my God!
He's not got it!
Oh, so close. But a Red Bull clutch in the end. Just about keeping Giant X safe, but at what cost?
Well, everything. At the cost of absolutely everything. These two will be looking towards that purchase in the next, but Liquid run the clock down so late here. It's only 0.8 seconds. Otherwise, Trex would have had that. They go into it. Light shields, some gaps in utility, but two Guardians to round out their round 4 purchase. I was saying Kiko maybe having issues in the previous round, but now potential to do a lot of damage with the scope.
A quick adjustment towards top middle, posting 2 players on it. And if Kiko doesn't feel pressure from main, he's got a lot of room to slip back to.
That's actually catching a ton of damage there.
Yeah, Bogdan's Law having to come into effect. Kiko then going to pick up the mantle with the Phantom over towards Market. And big info on him first. I don't know if he's going to get out scot-free. Isn't going to be able to be shut down, but good info. But there's the fight top middle. Sharp stuff from Grabinho. Taking away Camo. And a second is ridiculous. Nat's walking into it, already down low. And now spurring on this approach, it's Kiko who has to control it all himself. One found, but doesn't expect the follow-up. It was Grabinho top mid, Mike.
Maybe not considering the possibility Grabinho is going to follow through here. Ooh. Side catches a headshot, but Patek still clings to life.
Oh, God. Oh, it wasn't a pretty fight, but also the fact that Paddy won that is foul behavior.
Just making sure a message is sent as well. Yeah, no real chance at retaking B here. Trax and Patty going to try and hold on to these rifles. And potentially to deny any further progress for Cloud and Flickless in terms of ultimates being available. Camo, Nats and Kiko only barely above 400 credits, so bigger win for Giant X in that regard. Then on the back of fully investing into this, everyone falling in the bonus. And maybe Kiko just not having a good grasp on the spacing between those two players and anticipating Grabinho to be the one to hold on to the smoke over towards a link at least. I can't really fault him for that.
But it is a good reaction from Giant X to get 2 for themselves now.
Yeah, well, the key thing being Kiko and Camo one away from their ultimates here. So, potential to turn this back in Liquid's favor.
Oh, yeah. Panic and Trex, you have to worry about, I guess, initially. Phantoms in hand, the rest obviously on those Sheriffs, but as you noted, 1 away from having that ult. Panitek trying to puff up the chest, show a little bit of presence, cost them a little bit, make them invest utility and show on this side of the map. Herd them to the other side, potentially in towards Trex on that very deep off angle in B main. You can see that they're not quite sure where they want to head here, but a re-clear over towards that kind of A scale-up space, just that A lobby area, so it's all on Trex.
Much slower pace here from Giant X in terms of the approach, but Trex might be played in here. A rare miss from him.
And that's,
Westside capitalize.
that's really it, isn't it? Floodgates are open. It was a gamble stack. Great information now for Westside. Confirming that. The plant should be in. Limited opportunity for a play back through here, but they could make it a bit costly, I guess. That's kind of what you're aiming at, but maybe a couple of shots here and there could open up some chance.
If they can. I was going to say overwhelm Ara.
Well, that's a very good start. That forces Gravino back. He can't really stick out on that sort of position. So maybe an upgrade available, but time is still against them.
Want to remove as many of these weapons as possible. Still, Liquid going to look to run down the fake. Gamo got him!
No, and he got a follow-up as well! No way is this how it goes wrong! Cloud desperately trying to hold on for pride's sake! It still falls!
Nah. In the grand finals. Doing the Durka. Breaking the ankles of the Giant X players.
Just shadows of Durka still appearing in grand finals is ridiculous. But look, the audacity to do that. Unreal.
That's not the reaction I want to see from that round.
Here it is. And the second as well. So sick.
Disgusting work.
That's what I like. That's a reaction I did want to see. Oh, man.
Imagine Camos was a little more PG rated.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's crazy work. Rubino, we've seen these double TPs, but they are... I was going to say they were ready. They were nearly not ready, Mike. Good Lord, the little shuffle to get the guns out, but the spray on the cross going to catch one. They're down to 3, and they're already so tagged up.
That's a spike as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Ara's wall will drop.
Oh, dear.
Here.
So then going to have to try and recover this. Ara's found Nats, though. Cloud's found Camo.
No, we're not getting this back. Back-to-back sort of silliness? Yeah, maybe. Kiko, though, going to pop the ult here. Doesn't want it! There's no way out of it for Flickless. The Cloud in the 1v3. We've seen before Liquid really button up in these rounds when it started to get a bit dangerous and dicey.
He's got so much time to play with, though.
He does, and he's got util. No weapon really close, though, right? I'm kind of stuck on this.
Nobody going to challenge here,
No.
so Liquid just looking to maintain that discipline. Again, Hunter's Fury not really a factor in this post plant in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Nice open.
Unless he finds a couple of kills.
Oh, he was so tempted to go ahead and try and get one at least. This is tough for Cloud now. Needs a freebie almost. Chance.
Chipping away.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Good shock dart as well.
Getting ahead.
Dart on top, see if anyone's made it up towards site here. Another shock dart to follow, softening his targets, but the shots coming out from Kiko already dangerous. Again, another tag, but the defuse is happening. He can't deny it. Liquid playing it safe, got a bit dangerous, yes, but 3 still stand, and the scoreline continuing in their name.
Up to 4 now. Giant X will be back on a purchase now. Decent ultimates to play with. We noted the Hunter's Fury. Just 2 away for the Rolling Thunder as well.
One enemy
I mean, another chaotic round.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's World War III with shock darts, man.
In the trenches. 2 back and forth each time so far. Back on the buy here for Giant X. Those ults in play.
Kiko, what?
Deep information there. But what are you meant to do with this? If anything, now it just encourages the site here. So then do we see Liquid instantly posturing on retake? Yeah, it has to be. They can't pre-fight this.
Now those ultras do become a bit of a concern. Camo's going to try and find some information for Liquid on the way back in. Cloud proactively throwing out the Hunter's Fury.
But Grabinho's still in his position, ult included. It's not really pushed him off here. It's Kiko to split open the site though, stunning from him. Oh, and Liquid making it look all too easy. Just Cloud left alive again. This time a 1v3. Similar scenes to before. They fall forward, and Cloud out of his mind holds on to this. A Red Bull clutch, just perfect.
We talked earlier on about Cloud. Every so often, the stars are aligning for him. And a beautiful clutch. I mean, again, you can see desperate to trade off the shorty here, but the spacing just a little amiss Giant X in touching distance here on Sunset. And put Liquid back down on a lesser purchase. Camo round off Rip here in round 8.
You guys at home can't hear that.
There.
For now though, Kiko, yeah, just sitting deep in middle. That's forced to move away.
Cage triggered.
Trying to maybe get under their skin a little bit here, but yeah, I still can't believe Cloud just pulled off that ridiculous one.
Yeah, just outrageous. A chance at a clutch in the previous, but seals the deal.
Slow and steady for Giant X now. Caution being shown. Rightly so. A lot of danger up against him with this Liquid team. And I'm a bit nervous about this timing now. West side, you want to stay on this. And he does. Very heads-up work from him.
Flank not gonna cause too many problems for Giant X on the way in here, so should get themselves a clean plant here. Still 3 members of Liquid alive though. It's only Kiko with a rifle.
Spike planted.
Decent utility here, but again, odds stacked against them.
Certainly is. Oh. You're not going to be doing that jump spot again, are we? Nice post-plant utility. You can see the isolation on Padatek there. No opportunity to scale up with him. And yeah, Cloud, arm's length on all of them. Not letting this go astray. 4 apiece now. Giant X closing this gap up.
Good position still with the ultimates here for Giant X as well. Liquid maybe slight disadvantage in that regard. Kiko one away from the showstopper, but unable to get much else done here in this eco. Liquid pause for thought here ahead of round 9. We'll take a timeout. Getting a little more stable, I guess, in terms of the timeline here versus Lotus.
Why is it so mirrored every time?
I don't know.
It's been like 5s, 3s, and now we've got 2s. Is it getting closer and closer?
I mean, you'd like to think so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Certainly is at least scoreboard-wise now. Caught up at 4 together. But again, we look at the depth that Liquid should be able to bring out. They will have tricks up their sleeve, but this is, I guess, on paper, one of the closest maps between these two, even though they've met on it, and it was quite a decisive outcome.
Yeah, for sure. And to have this at the middle of the veto as well, with how map 1 and 2 went, again, very closely contested.
Again, best of 5s are a very unique territory that not many teams get a lot of experience in either. Look, how many times did we talk about Heretics with their poor fate when it came to best of 5s? It's a skill you have to learn, and these vetoes do get, I don't want to say exploited, but pressured further. So Liquid coming in that kind of top spot were able to decide how this was going to go down, at least for that initial start. So
just quickly, by the way, that is an absurd statistic up on the screen right now. Liquid is the best team in the world at 4v5s. So far ahead of the average.
crazy.
But again, I think it's their ability to trade off some of these first bloods that they concede.
Yeah.
She's been extremely present in this series, Lauren.
Oh, the wide swing is just lovely from Grabinho there. You can see the Camo got a little lost in which to go for.
I almost expected Camo to back away a little bit there, but another casualty for Team Liquid. That's going to spot out a couple of members of Giant X over towards B main here, but no commitment. This is all just a probe. As I say that, the spike is making its way towards that side of the map. Clearance through tiles with the Prowler as well. Kiko and Trex both have their ultimates.
Yeah, Panatek playing towards back pillar. You've got Kiko watching that cross. Gonna be slowed down at least by that smoke coming in. Where did Giant X go now?
They're splitting now with Flickless's ult.
guess it gives them some security through market, but maybe a little bit of consideration already shown by Kiko sitting a little bit deeper.
30
Can
seconds left.
back away if he needs to towards stairs. Yeah, absolutely. No, he's not backing away. He's fighting forward. And why not? I guess he has the showstopper, but now the problems begin. Already going to make the cross towards site. He could have been caught in no man's land. Not the case. Panatek's still alive, but going to be caught by the stun. You can see the layering on this offensive. Just about out of there. That's going to fall, but the plant going to come in 10 seconds now.
left.
It's late in the day, but the plant is secured.
So 3v4. Actually, some chip damage being done onto Robinho there. That's it. Actually, 2v4. He goes for the kill. It's just outside his way. He finds it.
How's he doing it? And Westside! And the shot on Trex there, just showing through that smoke, leaving Kiko and Panatek to try and scale up, clear through this site, but it's so treacherous. Cloud's got full util basically to play with here as well. This is a tough one. Panatek 12 HP, 5 bullets. The odds are not on their side. 2 bullets, 2 players. Has to hit the reload and the time is gone. Westside tilting the scoreline finally to Giant X's favor.
It's such a weird exchange on the back of these ultras. Nobody really being able to garner much in terms of control. See Camo just unable to pin either of these players down. That was the shot we saw just off camera. Beautiful cleanup though from Giant X.
And breaking the trend, it's been 2s back and forth, now 3 in succession for Giant X. Finding their footing here in map 3. The scoreline still sitting at 4-5, and the mess still in front of us. Look at this fight back. They're not letting this go. Team Liquid digging their heels in.
Massive advantage here in round 10. Control as well, some of these upgrades. Just Flickless and Westside try and make a recovery here. And it's only really Trex that's tagged up low here. Westside's played into some space, so obviously Nats has conceded the side of the map.
That still has util.
Yeah.
So,
We've still got the camera in main as well.
yeah, and you can see the pathing from Flickless. He will have to give away some of the game. So you're looking at Westside to get at least 1, ideally 2, to make this even look feasible. So that's the information. Now you can see how delayed that feels, but you can see the awareness on the other side of Liquid, fully expecting that, you know, Westside will be a little bit deeper, looking for a way to claim back a kill or 2 for free, which Liquid shouldn't be giving.
Going to re-clear back through mid here, actually. All 5 players going to regroup.
Here we go, Westside. He's been the headhunter before. He's got to be near on flawless here, and the timing is perfect. Oh, it's so good! But a 1v3, don't know if that's enough. Flickless, desperate to try and do something for the side. 1 found, looks for the second, spots it! Oh, so close! Camo in the end, staying alive and staying on the defuse.
It's rough there for Flickless. He's got a ton of util still to work with. Open plant, plenty of options, but getting clean on the first 2. Camo just a little sharper. The reveal is perfect. Set things in motion here. That second shot. Kiko. Second time this series, the first time on Bind. Able to do it with the Guardian. Yeah, just beautiful.
He's so good at almost preempting the spacing and the like swing off the back.
I just throw an extra bullet out.
Yeah, it works more often than not.
Pace change here.
Yeah, this is a massive gear shift, and this is really quite dangerous, but he spotted out Kiko, but couldn't quite close him down, but a nice follow-up on the Hunter's Fury, but Corbino right up middle in the meantime. This gear shift wasn't just one-dimensional, it had layers to this. Now Trex caught off guard and Giant X are on the site, but they've taken a whole load of casualties too. Both down to scrappy sides. Kiko's HP, the fact he's still alive is ridiculous. Does finally go down, leaving just Nats in a 1v3. He's far away. Do with that plant now.
Still healthy.
Spike planted.
Necessarily had a chance to show his hand in this map so far. Certainly a 1v3 here would do it.
Trying to bait anyone to take a peek against him. There's the
Well, it's good for the adjustment there.
almost expecting that swing. The Giant X, that pace change really worked out there.
Certainly does. I think we're going to be struggling financially here. It's only really Pattek with funds to bring into the final round. Patty, unfortunately, Paranoia not going to really save him in that scenario with the tag. Giant X on the brink of maybe finding themselves another 7-5. Only Grabinho and Westside's ultimates to work with here. Other side, Kiko has a showstopper. Posturing up once more. Outside A. Liquid so happy to disrespect this early round aggression that looks a little more tempered here in map 3. I've got to say it from Giant X.
I agree. Oh, especially after seeing that last map where
Well,
it was
yeah.
really thrown out, but you're right. Interesting rotation coming in. Trex over towards that, I want to say slight A lean, but they've got full faith in Kiko, and that's it. Trip a little bit deeper. Not going to be fully denied. Still got control over market. Going to be noted now, and this is when you might see Trex lean back through, but it is down to the players on the side. Kiko has to be instrumental, and of course he is, but he can't get back in time. The spacing coming up from B main, just perfect, and Grabinho pretty much outdoing Naptic, clearing up the site and allowing for this plant.
Camo does have his ult to come back in, but a stinger in hand for Trex. Can't really challenge here. Find an early win in this retake.
I'll handle this.
Even here, Camo, yeah, he's going to be able to figure out the lay of the land, but can he get anything done here? Paranoia's landed, though.
That's nice, but can't really do much with it. Hold on. Maybe with Pattek he certainly can. Once again, it's flickless.
The stun's going to line up, though.
Oh, the Camo so quick. Picks up the pace and picks up the kill. And going to be tying up this scoreline 6 apiece. These two teams are so close here.
They really are. Again, beautiful utility usage here from Liquid on display in this retake. Kiko a little overwhelmed, but they shut down Ara, remove the head of the snake. Everything tied up here, as it should be.
Yeah, a lovely close affair between these two. You can see the stress now starting to mount.
Nice.
So we can take a short breather
Good shit. Nice
and
retake,
hand it
boys.
over to the lovely
Nice
standing by to give us a little
retake.
interview.
We've just got endless VIPs in the building here. Of course, you've seen their faces already, Lou and Helidia from the show match earlier. You were on that stage, you were warming it up for Liquid and GX. So I'm going to ask both of you, what do you think they might be feeling right now? How exciting is it to play on that stage?
I mean, exciting, that's for sure. But the thing is, when we pull up such a performance like 8-17 and 10-17 from our side, I think the GX and both Liquid players are way more insane than us. So they must be having more fun, I think.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun?
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
You guys look like you were having fun for sure. I didn't get a chance to ask you this, but who do you think is going to win today? Is this going to be a 3-0?
I think it will be 3-0, Team Liquid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think Liquid really deserve that trophy. So yeah, I mean, I like the underdog story from GX, but I just don't see them winning today. I'm rooting for Liquid.
Well, what people don't know is we get a vote in the Grand Finals MVP. Have you voted yet? Who did you vote for?
Nuts.
I mean, it's hard to say something else, but Kiko. I'm going for
Oh!
Kiko. I'm going for my boy Kiko.
Okay, I thought you might do the IGL, you know, one IGL to another. So what have you made about the two IGLs?
I think I heard that Cloud was going to say that he's going to diff.
Yeah, yeah.
IGL diff nuts today, which I like. It's, you know, like kind of bold and stuff. But the thing is, it's not currently happening right now, right? We've seen nuts popping off and stuff. So I really hope that they can pull up a bit more of a fight, but I'm still on that side.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you two for having me. Make sure you guys tune into their watch party as well. Let's send it back to Pansy and Hypoc and see if we can indeed force a map 4.
That is the question, isn't it? Will it end here? Can Liquid once again push that step further and close out in 3? Or is there still a spark with Giant X? Can they dig deep enough? Pull this one back.
Certainly a tall order here. I mean, the key word being force. This is just, it's so closely contested, even scorelines aside from the first two maps. Both of these teams demonstrating they're able to go toe-to-toe. A very slow start to the pistol here. With poised as 4 though. This side going to have his hands full.
Certainly is, and it's time to evacuate, at least towards backside, but you can see the layers to ensure his position is checked on. Oh, the temptation on the swing, but Westside still hitting that is ridiculous. But he will eventually fall, so Cloud then going to try and pick up the mantle.
Yeah,
Flooding through a little early. Yeah, exactly. Look at the backside of side. There's a fight to be had, but Cloud going ahead of the pack.
Now looking for Liquid to really overcome. Nats has got 3!
Okay, it's not just the mind, it's the mechanics. Nats can seemingly do it all. And I thought Giant had the foot back in the door.
Yeah, I was going to say Liquid have to really overcome the odds here once those smokes drop. But Nats, again, calm as you like.
Look at that. The layers that he's aiming on as well is just...
Ayaz, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Get a quiet first half from him.
But he'll get you one of those.
Yeah.
7-6, and that's a blow to the heart of Giant X. Could have done with a nice beginning in the second half, get a bit of confidence there, build up, get a buffer. Not to be. Pressure now on them. Vino forced off the angle initially.
Yeah, noted. Up close here, but eyes towards mid, because Cloud...
Doing the Petra.
Yeah, has slipped the net.
Look, Mimi was here earlier. You gotta, you know.
Always here in spirit. That's again on the prowl. West side, yeah. Spot this out, set in motion. Potentially, bit of a crunch on the back of the fault line.
You almost wish they'd let it marinate a little further so they could have crunched down on that, but as it stands, Liquid get to slip away, but they felt that there's a stack there, and rightly so. But it's
yeah, Cloud, yeah, he can relay all of this information.
Hard to do much with it, though, especially with Camo here, but he only has the Ghost, so a bit more of an even fight! But he's got his ankles broken by Ara. Where are they going? Oh my god, they're going back to A. Oh my god, it's the game of rotations. Oh no, oh, it's all weird. It's a 2v3. Nats is holding them back with a Ghost, slips back a little bit deep for some safety, forcing them to try and clear him, take their time, try and cost them as much, but it's a 2v2, Mike. It's still very possible.
Certainly is. And 2 light shields on the other side, so this upgrade for Cloud could do wonders.
He's going to have to land some filthy shots, though. Kiko in an off angle like this. Nah, not even considered. Heads up work from Kiko. Trek similar scenes on the other side. Allows for security, but by all rights, that was dangerous as hell.
Almost Liquid doing a world tour here. Cloud able to relay that information. You can always see as well, Nats. I mean, it's awkward to watch, but it's a Neon. And it's a classic. For a moment, I thought that's going to be like they're all rotating, go back. Go back to B.
Go back again.
Sent round the houses, but able to convert a second.
Okay.
And decent inventory here for the third as well. Really, Kiko struggling. Camo is so far ahead of the curve.
I mean, that was truly a jump scare, but how did Cloud just get the kill on Paditek? Maybe catching him?
All the way top mid.
Yeah, this round already seems a bit weird. And now Nats is giving it a go. And it works. Yeah, Nats manages to now wrap towards the backside of B. Knows West side's here. Surgical precision. Just slicing right through them. And holding back Ara at minimum. Knows there's both here. Turns the flash back to business. Nats with a mad 3 kills. And Kiko then fancies a go. Doesn't get the same success, however.
Player standing.
No plant through this. Trex now left in a 1v2. Flickless tag down to 41. Oh, he could get himself into a deadly position here, but John X turning for it.
Oh, but the timing, he's going. It's brilliant from Trex. A Red Bull clutch. That was nasty from him. Handling them both well after a very up and down round.
Maybe anticipating an extra body on the site, so Again, the weird thing throughout this is you think, yeah, they're not even close to planting.
Nope.
Again, almost defying the odds, throwing Giant X into disarray in terms of expectations. 3 in a row, bonus converted, Lauren.
They've broken them. This could be 10. Team Liquid now within touching distance. Trophy, not too far off here, but a fight to be had. Giant X going to try and dig deep here. That was a lovely attempt from Grabinho to get to that second shot, but just outdone by Kiko in the end. The Vandal firmly in hand.
Liquid's still close, though.
Cloud back in position.
Yeah. So able to orchestrate these rotations, but I guess the difference this time is also being west side. Trex looking to deny any upgrade, yeah. To get cleared. Oh my god. Oh my god, Nats.
I don't think that's how you're meant to use the Outlaw traditionally, but apparently it works very well.
Those are the 2 curveballs for Giant X.
It just got swept aside so easily. So that's going to be plant, right? It was never meant to be an easy round to win, but it felt there was a couple of chances there, but shot in the back, and now Trex on the prediction. He knows where Flickless is as well.
Where are you?
There it is, Horn just sent in. Making sure they know. Now 2 players, lovely on the first, but the numbers there, and Mike, it's 10. We have to become realists at this point. Give me a timeout, please.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hoping to see here. So again, I mean, usually in this situation, you'd see a team basically come down to 1 buy round, the benefit being Grabinho and Flickless have a little more cash in the bank, but
the sad part to my eyes as well is that Ara's had a really quiet map so far too.
Yeah, he has.
He's not having that same punch that we've seen before, and that's a real shame here. But Operator now here could be a big upswing for him.
Certainly the comfort zone for him.
This could be good for them. But very heads up again. They're not letting him really get away with that same work. This time, however, it's Grabinho putting up a stand through market, denying the split at least in towards the site. But that's a free Cloud to find.
Not necessarily equalize things just yet though. Patstek spotted on the cross. Actually, Rolling Thunder going to get posted here. Should be a good connection on that.
Oh, and there it is, Ara. Took a second, but it got there. 4 standing in a big, necessary round.
Absolutely.
Giant X desperately needed that one.
Positive to see 4 standing as well coming out of that. So, ability to maybe get in control of their finances. 1 response found after a string of rounds in favor of Liquid. And looking good in terms of the ultimates inside of Giant X as well. If they can follow up with a second, they're right back in this.
Pace change. It looks pretty quick, at least for Kiko here, but no, slowed down a little bit, the stun coming in. Sent down the line. Prowler not going to make it deep enough on the corner, so Ara will get a little bit of freedom, not much though. And yeah, you can see it, very diligent again. Liquid trying to identify where this is, but does it change their mind?
Camo's still tagged though as well.
Camo got tagged on.
Yeah, down to 5 HP.
Genuinely didn't see it.
Certainly going to keep him in check here for the remainder of this round. Nats bring around the Rosie with the drone. Couldn't be anticipated this close yet, but Cloud still wise to it.
The masterminds of the 2 teams, who gets the timing? Oh!
He got both of them!
There's only one true IGL, and it's going to be Nats. A masterclass in timing. And heartbreak and devastation for the other side, but now the side looking vulnerable. West side put on a platter. Problems left, right, and center. Palitech sends him packing. And Ara and Flickless, you gotta just save.
Again, another situation with Ara, operator in hand.
30
Not gonna see them make a go of this. We'll have to concede Liquid's 11th. And again, you look at what's left in the bank. Still a decent spot to be in. Cloud 1 away from his ult. Horror 2 away. Do have the TP and the neural theft, but on the other side, Liquid Camo, Trex, and Patitek. So a chance to maybe synergize these. But also, all 5 standing here will give them a buy in hand effectively. Show me Nats' 2 kills again.
Please.
That are just...
Please.
That was lightning fast.
No, it was unreal, wasn't it? Just so impressive to see him do that. I'm sure it's teed up here. Again, it was unfortunate almost for Cloud in a way. Oh, this was a tag at the start.
Yeah, you're right on the foot,
Yep,
yeah.
here it is, the timing. Gets one.
Oh my God.
And from the other side, you don't get to miss the shot. You just don't get to make mistakes.
That's Cloud on the other side.
Yeah, one of the most mechanically gifted players when he gets into that rhythm, but again, that second off, it goes.
Very late in the day, but a timeout called here by Giant X.
Been a minute since we've seen this team in this position, Mike.
We're in the background there.
Yes, we are. Maybe we're the lucky charm, who knows?
Don't
It's
say
worked
that.
out. Reverse sweep.
Fan bases worldwide.
Time to just let it sink in. Only a couple of rounds now. Defined as the first in the region. Pretty heavy accolade to wear forward, but Liquid are looking more and more likely. Not there yet. Giant X still with a good purchase here. Still very much in the game. We can't ignore that run of rounds. Look at it. It is intimidating.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be staring Giant X in the face.
Oh yeah.
All right, still operator in hand. We talked about Cloud being 1 away from his ultimate, but Liquid come into this certainly with the advantage. Camo providing a lot of value with his ultimates on the Yoru so far.
Very quick call for rotation too off the back of this.
Gotta go.
2 players top middle trying to make that cross. Are they being manipulated into this?
Yeah, stacking 4 towards B. Little switch up there at the last moment.
Uncertainty. Liquid being slippery.
See the pings here over towards the spawn from Liquid. Maybe anticipating rotation or a deeper position here. Maybe calling for Patty's TP.
Who's next?
Camo get with this. Info on west side.
Here.
Pop flash off the back, TP in. But there is a player on the other side in spawn as well. Don't forget that. Cloud's coming looking. So it's a bit of a brawl for spawn almost at this point. You're looking to see if Camo can identify the Cloud's coming, and he is. He's done very well here. Response made from Grubinho though, but it's a back and forth trading affair. Spike's still down in main, and that's the main fight here. Grubinho needs this. Liquid chomping at the bit. Grubinho's gonna have to go nuclear for this one. Trying to preempt the flash that's probably coming his way. Does turn, but he can't get away from it. 1 round away now. Team Liquid within touching distance of that trophy.
This is just so well orchestrated by Liquid. You see the pings early on. There's Camo and Patitek to take total control of Giant X's spawn. And like I said, it aligns spawn. There's, what, 4 members initially drifting towards B side. Again, in position to potentially counteract that, but Liquid find the timing on that set piece and capitalize.
And it's a pacey beginning. Aura trying to deny what feels inevitable. Camo, Trex all in this. Giant X just say, screw it, we're throwing everything to the wall and see what sticks. And the only thing coming out of this alive is Camo. A 1v3 to close it now. And he's been seen.
Yeah, just spotted, but he's got another TP.
Ooh,
it got stuck on the wall, I think.
He's chomping at the bit. He'd love to get Cloud down there, but that chance is gone.
Well, he's still got a minute to play with, so he can still look for a kill.
Let it simmer.
He's heard that.
Certainly has. Aura a mile away, flickless, not close either.
This is an isolation if he goes for it. He's so anxious.
Wants a plant, but that gives him time now to encroach back towards the site. Cloud now closing in, Flickless too. Clears out CT, seen and found. There was no escaping that one. A bold call from Giant X in that round, and I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, in the 11th hour.
Yeah.
But best of 5 when you're 2 down. Liquid not necessarily going to be too bothered about that financially. Yeah, I mean everything but the kitchen sink.
It's
road.
all in there.
Yeah.
I respect them putting everything to a knife edge round like that. Throw it in.
What was this? What was this shit?
Do it again though.
Okay,
Find that success again. Continue to try and find the smallest of margins to play amongst. At 12-8, Team Liquid still just need that one round. Giant X have to claw this back. Walk it back. The pace this time much slower.
Side will note some utility at least here. So the trap's unaffected, but paint shell sent in will deal with one of them. Cautious approach here from Liquid. 2 inside this smoke though. Patty's so close, and actually they walk it.
They're making so many brave calls, so many risky calls, but they're not there yet. There's still chance here. Even down to 4, this team scares the life out of me. And Ara up to the test, pops out the chest and holds the line, sends them back on 3. Where do they go now?
Player has progressed outside B. Grabinho's in a ton of space here. Oh, Liquid needs to go huge here. Could have been Nats once more.
Has the spike top mid? This, that felt desperate.
Spike down mid.
That felt like they've hit a wall. That wall is looking like Giant X right now. Kiko, a 1v5. Oh, spin on again. Giant X with an in-zone flawless. What did they say during that timeout?
To come back like that, get themselves right back into it. I mean, still 3 rounds separating them, but in total control. Like you said, toying with expectations now. Doing the unthinkable in some of these scenarios.
Nice welcome, good call, bro. Nice balls, bro.
Very nice.
Have you ever complimented someone like that?
Second, safe here in spirit. Second time out here called from Liquid.
True.
As I said, they weren't necessarily bothered about the previous, but now the finances rocked a little bit.
But also this does take the wind out of Giant X's sails a little bit, right? It's really, I don't want to say easy. It's easier to be in that mindset when you're like, right, just be aggressive, take those chances, take that fight, let's walk that smoke. When they pause like this, that awareness is going to be there now. They're watching those smokes. They're going to be waiting for aggression. That is going to be in the forefront of their minds. So can Giant X once again have that grit and determination we've seen them have?
And this is, I mean, it's one of the things we haven't really talked about. I mean, we kind of hinted at it, but Giant X's ability to be the underdog in this scenario and kind of play against expectations, right? It's like I said earlier on, playing with house money.
Yeah.
So they're able to kind of do things a normal team, a seasoned best-of-5 team wouldn't necessarily do. Unfaltered by the pressure, but still 3 left to find. And that's just to get it out of regulation.
Yeah. It is never going to be an easy road against a team like Team Liquid. But Kiko off to the races at a blistering pace. Down on 15 HP though. And a swing from the smoke. We knew it was going to be happening. Flickless right there. Supporting together. Nice damage, but a 1v3 now. Palitech gets a nice upgrade here. But the spike is not in his hand and he's being a bit fumbly with it all.
Yeah, doesn't know what to pick.
Spoiled for choice. But you look at the positioning from Grabinho. The checkmate here. That unknown space now becomes almost obvious. Okay, care CT, care elbow wrap. You can see that mind kind of spinning up here. Already Ara checking towards that long walk back on CT. Palitech just taking his time now, letting them stew in this. But again, Grabinho's position.
Yeah, I don't think nobody from Giant X should be moving here with how they're positioned. Smoke to maybe throw a spanner in the works, but we'll isolate Grabinho, but Good for the challenge here.
Here we go.
Now it gets a little dicey in terms of the economy overall here for Liquid. Still 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But look how this purchase will leave them. The pace change not really catching Giant X off guard.
Balls, bro. Good job.
Better the second time round.
They're loving him. Back and forth. I guess Flickless did walk the smoke for him, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Obviously Liquid gonna invest only in light shields here, so we'll protect the follow-up purchase here, but Ara dealt with.
Yeah, Ara's not been having the biggest of games, but you could have done with him being alive here. The numbers sitting in a 5v4 is far from ideal. But Cloud, it's Flickless with him. These two in unison. Brothers in arms, Nads, asleep at the wheel. Think he had more time than he did. Bring this back to a 4v3. If Rubinho survive here, looks like he potentially can. Paranoia sent, he tries to swing the site, but he's revealed. Lovely work. Camo, Panatek in... arm in arm at this point. Flickless down. It's all on West Side. Now just 1 kill away. So close to getting us across the line here. West Side, this would be monumental for him. But Liquid fighting tooth and nail for it. Prowler goes astray. The smallest of chances made. And that window, can he continue to keep it open? Can he work towards this? He's being wrapped on now. Oh, 1 more! It's all he needs! Gun, back, out. Trex on the other side, time is ticking. He can't do it! Trex making sure this is Team Liquid's time! The VCT EMEA Stage 2 winners, Team Liquid!
Right down to the wire here. Giant X unable to get a map on the board. Liquid showing composure here. Not being thrown off balance. Not succumbing to the Giant X game plan.
Yes. And even though over in 3, the scoreline's 13-10, 13-9. I mean, this was competitive as hell.
Yeah. Usually we'd be saying here, it's a shame to see a run end like that, but Giant X, like I said, Giant X for me have already done the impossible, right? Already earned the respect of this entire region.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the time is now, and it's for Team Liquid. That trophy, the final challenge to lift. They have worked damn hard for this moment. It's absolutely all theirs now.
Almost poetic to see Trex up there, the one to deny them previously.
Yes.
But again, a fantastic performance and a fantastic stage 2 overall for this team. Certainly exceeding expectations and hitting what feels like their final form.
The sky's the limit, it feels like, with this team. We've seen glimpses of greatness from the individuals, but it feels like they're now all on the same page. Now the rest of the world is going to have to deal with this team not too long from now.